Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks a bunch for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Ska Brewing. They're out in Colorado. I have done some of their beers before, guys. Seems like they do a lot of transitional beers, but this is a big one. This is a 10%er Imperial IPA. Says here on Untapped 80 IBUs, so not, 80 IBUs is not a lot for a 10%er. The commercial description here says, lacking nothing at 10% alcohol by volume and 95 IBUs. It says 80 IBUs here, but it says on the commercial description 95 IBUs. The Decadent truly represents all that's self-indulgent when it comes to drinking beer. And I don't know if it has it on the can or not. Let me look real quick. It just says 10% alcohol by volume. And on the bottom of it, it says 07/24/2020 is their best by date. So they're not giving us a canned on date, and we don't know how long a shelf life they're giving it. If by chance they're actually giving it a 3-month, and they're saying 7/24, 6/24, 5/24, 4/24. Hopefully it was done on April the 24th. Well, we don't know what kind of shelf life they're giving it. So if they want to do these best by dates, give us a canned on date then, because they've got 3 rows, and they got room to do that. That machine can put a canned on date on there and a best by date right underneath of it, but they choose not to do it. So it's what it is. You guys know how I feel about these best by dates, not knowing what kind of shelf life they're giving it. But it's a 10%er. But it's an IPA, Imperial IPA. You want to get those juicy hop notes, and if they're giving it a 6, 8, 12-month shelf life, they're in the business to sell beer. That's their whole objective. But if you buy something from these guys, and they've given it a 6, 8, 10, 12-month shelf life, and you don't like it, you're not going to buy anything else from them, especially not this one. So I don't know. You got to weigh that out if you're a brewery and you're not putting a canned on or bottled on date on there. Is it worth it to sell somebody an old beer and they don't buy anything from us again? So anyway, we've gone over it. According to the description, which is different, they say 80 IBUs and Untapped, but in the commercial description it says 95. So they contradicting each other right there on the same, right there together. Is it 80 or is it 95? It's not on the can, and I don't go to the sites, guys. I don't do it. I try to get independent information rather than going to the site. And if you want to, go to the site. If you got a smartphone, most people do, type it in, find out before you spend your money on it. Anyway, 10%, 80 or 95 IBUs, we're not sure. It's not on the can. And this was brought to me by my brother Dennis. So Dennis, thanks again. This wraps up your last little delivery you brought. But in my previous experience from Ska Brewing, they make some transitions with nothing to write home about, nothing outstanding or world class. So let's see what this one brings. 12-ounce can, pre-printed. Let's find out. Into the glass we go. Fairly clear coming out originally here out of the can. Looks like a filtered beer to me. And we'll swirl it around in case any kind of settling is going on, not knowing when it was put in the can. And make sure we get everything out of the can. And that's it. Almost 2 fingers of head on that pour. It's got a slight haze here, but I can see light through the bottom part of the glass. I can actually see a little light through the upper part. So maybe a slight chill haze. It looks like a filtered beer to me, guys. So let's find out. To the nose we go. Little bit of alcohol and maltiness, guys. Not getting a big hop presence at all on this. So I don't have any idea how old the beer is. Let's find out. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Dennis. Little bit of pine in there, and not a whole lot else. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of pine. That's what I'm getting on the taste. Not a big hop presence. I wouldn't buy this beer, guys. If you're looking for a big hoppy double IPA or Imperial IPA, this ain't it. I wouldn't buy this beer. And that has been my previous past experience from what I recollect from this brewery. They don't make anything outstanding or world class that I've had so far. So if it was available here, I'd leave it right up on the shelf. But he picked it up, spent his hard-earned money on it, and actually flew back and packed the beers into his luggage. So I do appreciate him doing that. But this is not an outstanding work. It's not even an A beer right now. So we're going to sip on it. It does have some nice lacing that's left on it. But it does have a little bit of alcohol notes, being at 10%. Sometimes it's hard to hide that much alcohol. So let me sip on it, and we'll come back and do the final chug and grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting for a while. Nice lacing is left on the glass. Not a big hop presence in this beer. For a 10%er, the alcohol is decently hidden, but there, I mean, if you're not used to drinking a 10%er, you're going to find it boozy. And it doesn't have, like I said, a big hop presence. Not much at all. More malty than hoppy. Not something that I would probably purchase. And they're doing the Best Buy or Best Before date on it, and I'm not a big fan of that, guys. Y'all know that. And there's 3 rows of ink printed on the bottom, and they have room to do that, and they choose not to. So I choose not to give it a better grade. That's my prerogative. Final chug. It is a very malty beer, guys. Not a hoppy beer. So if you're looking for a hoppy Imperial IPA, this is not the one. And with the Best Buy, Best Before date on it, it's a B beer. That's what I'm going to give it, 85 for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 84. So I'm giving it a better grade than those. Over to Untapped, they have it at 3.84. That's in their B plus range. It's a B beer to me, especially with the Best Before date on, not knowing when it was put in the package. So if you've had Decadent from Ska Brewing, or SKA, Skoo, however you want to pronounce that, let me know. Decadent Imperial IPA, a 10%er. It's a malty beer to me. I probably would not purchase this beer, but I'm glad I got to try it and review it for you guys. Thanks to my brother Dennis for picking it up, spending his hard-earned money on it, and bringing it back to me to review for you guys. So don't base what you're going to buy or what you're going to pick up on what this old man says. If you see this and you can get it, buy one if you're able to buy one. And if you like it, go back and buy more. That's the best way you can do it. A lot of places and states won't let you do that. You got to buy either a 4-pack, 6-pack to get some of these. But if you can buy a single, pick up one. And if you like it, buy more. That's how it works in this house. So that being said, If you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.